Hello everybody, interverses and universes and sources. Thank you for joining me. We're going to be talking about dreams and how to reclaim your dreaming body and your experience and make it better and heal things that you're going through. Use the perception of dream seeing to heal yourself and your reality as a whole, because everything's a dream in its own layer. This is a dream, physical reality, it's a layer, and as reality rules, and so is our dreaming body interacting with other types of dreams that are created in the world and dream realms that we go to over regular cities, places people have been in the past, Aurora Borealis, Australis Borealis, off-world, other planets, other realms. You can dream a lot of places. What is your dreaming body doing? Leave a comment in the description. Leave comment in the video under, and we'll see what's going on there, and you guys can have discussions, and maybe I'll comment. I'll leave your questions. I'd love to answer questions. So some things for reclaiming your dreaming body is figuring out what is happening to it, using your skills, see what's going on. Are you able to remember your dreams? If there's barely any retention, then there needs to be a ceremony and ritual each night before you go to sleep for the intention of remembering your dreams, in the process of bringing that light body, dreaming body memory of energy, where your eminence of energy that has its own system of operations of dreaming that you can put in that file that omnidirectionally emits from your body and syncs up with shielding of your auric field or shell as programmable, and lets off non-local dreaming bodies that you tune into from a distance, similar to other types of energy bodies that you can use and use as a sensing organ, tune into for an experience. So, figure out what parts of this mechanism is being messed with, or in non-proper use, or repair, needs work, needs to be taken back to the shop and made better, whatever. Dream remembering. When you first wake up, don't move so much. As soon as you start moving, you lose your ability to remember. The downloading process is interrupted. You have to lay there in meditation for a bit after you first wake up and focus on the downloading, integrating process, as you also remember keywords about the experience, so that you can remember more of it. As soon as you forget the keywords, you've lost the ability to remember the memory, unless you dive deep into like hypnagogic state and reclaim the memory, or it just comes up randomly later. So this is important, having a dream journal to write the notes down next to you during sleep. That's important, so that you can train your ability to remember more and more and more, as well as improve your downloading process of memory from the energetic body that is syncing back up with your regular body after it's done with its experience. Doing a ceremony before you go to sleep every night that you can write out and add on to, of what you want to do in intention while you're dreaming, to challenge the autopilot of your dreaming body and what that's set. The autopilot is very important. It's the set programs of what you do. You can audit to see what is in those processes, what's set up for the night, if you deviate from that plan, then there might be other things occurring on the autopilot. You can look at the timeline of the autopilot, see if there's anything out of disarray, out of normal, in disarray, and you can uncreate and make an immunity towards what's going on with you each night by improving upon it and making your dream body experience better and better and better, and make it so that it doesn't have the same problems come to you. Or if the same problems come up, then it usually would means they're a deeper thing. Like with reoccurring dreams, they'll indicate you, yes, this really needs your attention. Something's going on here, and I can't really, unless I know more about the dream, then I can tune into it. That will branch off into many different ways. So some parts of the process are uncreating all unneeded creations. Most of the people I see, most of what they got going on in the dream body is creations. It's negative creations that are imprinting onto their already existing dream body, lessening it, limiting it, putting it into a different direction, overloading it, draining it of energy, sovereignty, doing things so that they're not in control of it. So uncreating a lot of those unneeded programs, seeing when they were imprinted onto your reality in a wound, and closing that with like some ceremony that may take like fire, shamanism, or a bath, a nice salt bath that has like candles and essential oils, or something that you have a few hours of going deep into yourself and able to amplify the speed at which you are able to heal all anchors to whatever it is, and then check if it's away and how many wounds there is, because people can have multiple, and I would usually go with negative limiting beings and systems, not wanting them to go into their full power, because if they were in their full dream power, then they would be able to resolve a lot of things very quickly, and dream heal themselves, dream see visions for their future timeline to make a better timeline, manifest stuff, learn abilities in their dream, all kinds of stuff. So erasing those unneeded programs, scanning for them, what's making them, if something's constantly making more, stop that, and if you can then whittle all the what's left that's already created all the way down to nothing, to where it's not there and you're not adding to it with belief. Things can exist whether you believe them or not, you gotta challenge them. So erasing unneeded visualizations that like you may have seen or imprinted onto you in your reality, like this video game somebody played, and then they started dreaming about that. I'll go into their visualization process and what they've seen, and a bank that records everything they've seen. Like a lot of it's useless, unneeded data. So it can be even harmful, because there's like a lot of information that's being printed into the visualization and it's unneeded. Or if you met someone, or if you saw something happen, it can be many different things, and it's negatively affect your dreams. So disentangling from that part of the hologram and the reality. This is thank you again. We'll have more shows. Peace.